So let's go to the next quote on this PDF. It reads, "The right of the citizen to drive on a public street with freedom from police interference is a fundamental constitutional right." White 97 Cal App 3D. Now, the first sign that something is wrong with this quote is that it's cited improperly. If you search for the quote itself, you find that it is actually from People v. Horton, which is a California 5th District decision. Now, another clue that something is wrong with this quote is what they cut out of the quote. The full quote from the decision is, "Nonetheless, the right of the citizen to drive on a public street with freedom from police interference unless he is engaged in suspicious conduct associated in some manner with criminality is a fundamental constitutional right which must be protected by the courts." Now, the key point here is that this is not a license case. This is not a driving case. This is actually a marijuana and probable cause case. If we read it, it's actually a young guy who was pulled over because the cop thought he was too young, and the cop found marijuana. Now, what the judge actually ruled is that because the stop was illegal, therefore the search was illegal, and he could not be busted for the marijuana. More importantly, further up in the text of the case, it gives a few examples of what type of suspicious activity would justify being stopped by the police. For example, going over the speed limit and having operational defects on the vehicle. Also mentions furtive or suspicious movements, and then goes on to cite a whole bunch of court cases that explain when a police officer can stop you on the street. So in summary, this is not a driver's license case. It has nothing to do with the right to drive a car, and actually states opposite of what is suggested in the quote on the PDF, that a police officer can in fact stop you on the street while driving.